Phoenix may soon be offering another option with a city ID card. Supporters say the card would help people navigate basic city services, but there are opponents who see it creating even more problems. ABC 15's Jason Valentine speaking with both sides today.
Not having an ID can leave people locked out of a lot of different services. People who support having a city ID say this would solve problems for homeless and undocumented folks, but those who oppose say it would cost the city money it doesn't have and solve no problems. What if you couldn't visit your kids at their school?
If you have kids to go volunteer at your kid's school, you need an identification. To go chaperone, to go eat lunch with them, just to go get in the school, you need an ID.
This is one of many things undocumented immigrants struggle with since they can't get state-issued or federal IDs. Now, though, the city of Phoenix is one step away from offering a city ID.
Being undocumented, the lack of ID is definitely a huge barrier to rent a house, to volunteer.
But City Councilman Jim Waring is not on board.
Basically, this would not provide any more identification than a library card would, than a Costco card.
The city ID would be a secondary form of identification, meaning it wouldn't work for getting on a plane, driving, or really anything outside of Phoenix. Despite Waring's opposition, last week the City Council approved negotiations with SF Global, a company that would make and issue the ID card. They've done it in 2 California cities and say it doesn't cost the city anything. It's paid for by user fees. But Waring says it's already costing the city time and energy.
I'm not saying this isn't a problem. The city of Phoenix is not the governmental entity that should address this. The federal government needs to address it.
Right now, a panel is weighing the pros and cons and could make a recommendation to the city council for a vote as soon as August 31st. I'm Jason Valentine, ABC 15.